Good morning, sweetheart. Hi, vlog. It's like 10 a.m. I slept in a lot this morning because it's my spring break and I can. And should I have? Probably not. I was planning on waking up at like 8:30, but the Apple snooze alarm is addictive and I am a victim. Today is pretty simple. I don't want to say it's going to be easy because I have a lot to do. Not really, because I don't actually have to go to like work or school because it's spring break. But just as far as getting some of these horsey things done, the first thing I have to do this morning is go out to the barn and do Iris's general morning routine: cleaner, waterer, feeder. I'm also hand walking her and I'm going to ice her leg. And then after that, I'm riding at least one horse. I might be going to another barn and riding another horse, but I'm waiting to hear back from the owner and the trainer from that barn because there is a gigantic snowstorm that's hitting Colorado later this evening and we need to be prepared for that. So yeah, I need to wait and hear back from them, and then I also need to decide if I'm gonna have the time to do it because I also will have to go and get Iris and that barn ready for the snowstorm. The first actual thing I have to do today is go back to my apartment because this is not where I live, and get my riding pants and Iris's ice packs out of the freezer. Why am I not at my apartment, you may be asking? This is my boyfriend's apartment. That's all my stuff. Because he's in another country and he left me his apartment keys. And I like it here. He has better snacks than I do. So yeah, I will see you guys at my apartment for a fit check. We're back at my apartment. Ice packs are secure. Cowboy is still in the car because he refused to get out of the car. Don't know what that's about. We'll unpack it later. I'm gonna get dressed. This is the before. And we're dressed. The dog is still in the car. My bags are ready. Yeah. All right, let's go. All right, it did start raining on my way over here, so I'm a little concerned about riding today because none of the barns I ride at have indoor arenas, but we'll see if it keeps up. She's here. She says hi. So yeah, we're gonna start by filling her hay and then doing all the other things that I need to do. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right. Feed time. So I actually ran out of smart packs, and for some reason, my card declined like 8 different times on the auto ship to resend it. So they're on their way. They'll be here on Friday, 2 days. It's Wednesday, right? Close enough. So in the meantime, I actually have to feed her loose supplements. My life is so hard, guys. I'm really struggling. Drop a like to support a girl in need. Life is so hard when you have to dole out your own supplements. Obviously, I'm kidding. But yeah, so the plan right now is to get her fed, and then I'm gonna take Cowboy for a walk around the property while she's eating, and then we're gonna come and take her for a walk when she's done eating. And then I'm gonna ice her leg in the aisle while I clean her stall. So we're being efficient today. That's the goal here. Stir stick. Stir this baddie up. I'm pretty sure this bucket is leaking and I really need to like get a new one. But why the fuck? Can someone tell me why buckets are $20? Why is this $20? Like, that just seems so unnecessary. I keep saying shadows behind me and it's her, but it keeps freaking me out. All right, breakfast. Okay, so I've taken my dog out. She's eating still, but oh yeah, there she goes. All right, so I think it's time to take her on a walk. So super duper fun. I brought her outside and she immediately reared. I think she's fine now though. She seems to be doing pretty good. She just wants treats. Oh, good girl. Yeah, she's doing really well. She's definitely a little extra spicy, but I think that's because of the pressure drop. But other than the rear, right when we came out of her stall, she's been fine. She's just munching. I like to kind of alternate between like, okay, we are walking with purpose, move your body, to, all right, you can have a little break, eat some grass. Because again, since she's on stall rest, she doesn't get to do this all day. And I would really like her to be able to, so I like to give her as much time to just graze and be a horse as much as she can, even if that means being a really slow horse who can only walk. Of course, I was just making a video about, oh shit. Hey! I need you to stop. That wiped you out, huh? Yeah? Yeah, me too. Well, what I was going to say was that she was doing really well until the owner of the barn came up and her dog started freaking out. And she got a little huffy and had a couple moments, but then the one that I just filmed was really explosive for her. She doesn't act like that, like, ever. And I think obviously she made her leg a little sore. So I'm gonna palpate it and just make sure she didn't re-injure anything. And then we're gonna ice her for a little longer than I originally planned, because what the fuck was that? Okay, I cleaned Iris's stall. I didn't film any of it because I needed a second to regroup. Because I got a little bit of whiplash from that one. She yanked me, for sure. But she's icing right now. Do you guys like my icing contraption? Am I not a genius? I am saving up for some ice horse boots, but they're expensive and I'm broke. So we make do with what works. So she's gonna sit here for a second. I'm gonna go pee and we're gonna go from there. I just came out here to pee, but like, look at some of the damage that she did to the ground out here. Like, this is hard dirt. And she just tore right through it. So that's sick. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes of her having this on, and the ice on her wrap is totally melted. So it's coming off and she's going into her stall. All right, I put Iris back in her stall. I gave her some treats. We're friends again. Everything's fine. So I'll be back here this evening anyway, and I'll double check her leg just to make sure, because it was pretty hot when I went and like felt it before I iced it. It's always pretty hot. So nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. But I'll be double checking. If something is wrong, I'll call the vet. It is what it is. Anyway, so now me and Cowboy are going to the other barn so that I can ride Ty. So I'm out at the other barn. Here's Ty with his naughty, nasty mane. And Tilly, of course. So we're just gonna get Ty tacked up. I probably won't film it because I don't have a good place to put my phone, but I will show you guys the end result. All right. The boy is tagged. I got out here and he was way less muscled than the last time I rode him. It has been a while because I've been having some health issues, so I haven't been riding very often up until this week. He will definitely be having a pretty easy day today just because, like, he ain't got no butt. Where'd your butt go? Tilly, where does butt go? You probably took it, girl. You got him fat. Okay. I just got on. No, I'm not wearing a helmet. I know, I'm the worst in the entire world. I should be fired, unfollow me, call the police. Anyway, we're literally just walking because he has no muscle and I don't want to do anything on a horse that has no muscle. But what it's sounding like for the rest of the day is I'm not gonna go ride the other thoroughbred I was planning on riding because they just don't have enough time. They just have a lot to do today to prepare for the storm, so I'm like, I'll just stay out of your hair. Listen, like, I don't want to take up time you don't have. So instead, I'm going to be lunging that one, who is not Tilly. I was wrong. That's Tito. I mean, yeah, we're just going to take it real easy with Ty today. Just a little walk, maybe a little bit of trot. But I don't think we're going to go crazy with it. All right, Sweetie Pie was super, super good. Well, not really, but he was pretty good. He did his best. He's just definitely really out of shape. Needs some TLC. Needs some muscle. At one point he just was like, I'm not going forward anymore. And he threw the cutest little baby buck I've ever ridden in my life. Currently coming to the realization that I just did that whole ride in someone else's bridle. So, oops. That's Cheeto screaming because Ty left. But little does he know, he's up next. Good boy. Good boy. Very nice. Very nice. Good boy. Very nice. Good, and woo. Good, and walk. Sir, you can walk. Oh. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, and woo. Good boy. Very nice. There. Good. Good. And woo. Walk. Good boy. You almost had it. That was so good. Good, and whoa. Good boy, and walk. Good boy. All right, let's get that walk to Canter. I believe in you. Ready? Yay! Good boy, Tito. Yeah, that's good. You're good. You're good. Oh. Good boy. Hi. Okay, I lunged Tito. He was phenomenal. I'll be back for you, buddy. I need to ask where he's going before I put him back. Anyway, as you can see, it's getting really gross. So Cowboy's going in the truck, and I'm gonna try and finish up here. I would really prefer it to just be snow, but it's like really tiny balls of hail. Sleet, I guess? I don't know. I'm not a meteorologist. Bye, Tito. Bye, Ty. Look how freaking red my hands are. Ugh. Anyway, ignore the camera quality. There's water all over my phone. The original plan was that I was gonna go home from here and eat something because I haven't done that yet today. Are they loose? Oh no. Okay, we're back at the car. Cowboy's here. Everything smells like wet dog. I can feel my hands again. So, what I was trying to explain earlier was that the temperature literally dropped 10 degrees in like 20 minutes. So that's super cool, and it's like only getting colder. I can literally see it happening on my truck. So we're gonna go back to the other barn where Iris is, and I'm gonna do her dinner early because I'm gonna give her extra food for dinner, and I'm gonna blanket her. Go back, go on. Thank you. Yeah, so we're gonna do dinner for her early, and we're gonna blanket her, and then I'm gonna go home and eat for the first time today. Yay. So I just got to Iris's barn. That was at 42 when I left the other barn, and it's a 10-minute drive. So just as suspected, it's getting really cold really fast, so I'm glad I'm doing this. It's almost 3. Normally I would come out and do night check around 5 or 6, so I am doing it a couple hours early today, but I kind of just want to get it done before, because like the storm is only gonna get worse, and I want her to be warm, and I honestly don't want to have to come out here when it is worse, frankly, for my own safety. So yeah, let's go get her tucked in for the night at 3 p.m. All right, she's blanketed. We'll grab this and do her breakfast for tomorrow and her dinner for tonight, and then I'll top off her hay. I'll also, oh cute, I'll also probably give her some extra alfalfa for tonight just to be safe. All right, so we've got breakfast for tomorrow, and this is her dinner, and she's getting some extra supplements tonight. We're gonna do hot water, that, a little in there. Okay. Someone's excited. All right, so she has her dinner. I put 2 extra flakes of alfalfa in there. I topped her water off. I blanketed her. Her breakfast for tomorrow is right there. I'm leaving it in the tack room because it's heated. So yeah, as far as she goes, she should be good for the night. Hopefully I'm able to make it out here tomorrow morning. Fingers crossed we don't get like the 2.5 feet of snow people have been saying we're gonna get, but it is really gross outside right now. So I'm going home because I feel like ass.